It's primary election day, and the race for Erie County Mayor is on everyone's mind. We have election team coverage tonight across the region and right in the city for that mayor's race. Good evening, I'm Mike Ruzzi. Eva Mastromatteo is on assignment. Thanks for joining us for Erie News Now at 5 o'clock. Let's take a live look over the city of Erie, where Democrat and Republican voters are casting their ballots in today's primary election. Those ballots will be counted at the Erie County Courthouse. That's where we're finding our Mark Soliday and Eva Mastromatteo. They're live right now with the pulse on how voting is going so far. Good evening, Mark and Eva.
Good evening. We just got out of the courthouse and the Board of Elections, talking to the director there, Tanya Fernandez, for an update to bring you right now. And she told us that between 9 and 25%. That is the voter turnout at this time in Erie County. So, and that, Mark, depends upon the precincts.
Yeah, which precincts? Some of them are obviously down at that 9% low end, others up at 25%, which isn't even high, really, for even for a municipal primary. 30% would be on maybe on the high end for voter turnout. So, yeah, that is a little bit of a concern. Also, Tanya pointed out that here in the city of Erie, 9% voter turnout right now. Earlier on today, I was over at Jefferson Elementary School when some folks were casting their ballots there today, and things were, even slow at that early hour. So it has been a relatively, light turnout here across Erie County. We are expecting a lot of mail-in votes to be a very important factor in this one. But as far as in-person voting, so far it's been relatively light. And again, we're continuing to kind of keep an eye on that. But 9 and 25%, that is pretty low, unfortunately. At this point.
And she did say that at 2 p.m. it was at 9% in the city of Erie. But she also told us that kind of the first line of defense, so to speak, at 8 o'clock tonight, that is when they are going to post the first results.
Yeah, we've got about 14,000 mail-in ballots that have already been opened, have already been scanned, but those numbers are still within the system right now, haven't been publicly released. But we're going to get those 14,000 mail-in vote results basically right at 8 a.m. So a big chunk of the results are going to come at 8 p.m. Excuse me. So yeah, so we're expecting that to be a bit of an interesting factor here. Still a lot of voting going on. Obviously, the poll's going to stay open until 8 o'clock tonight. But again, right at 8 p.m., we're expecting a big chunk of results, 14,000 mail-in votes, and those results are going to be revealed.
And we're also going to be talking in the next half hour on Erie Digital News Now at 5:30 with Tanya Fernandez for another update. Maybe, something changed coming up in the next half hour. But across the board, she says it has been a pretty good election day in Erie County. Back to you.